Hey everybody, what's going on? Storm Rider 36 here, and a little disclaimer right now at the beginning. If there's any background noise, it's probably my guinea pig or maybe my dog. Something. They probably will freak out because, they're animals. They don't know what's going on. And I got a new mic, so it'll sound different. Hopefully it sounds better. If it doesn't, then I have a lot of problems to sort out. And, alright, I'm just going to start off. So today I want to talk about daring to be different. Not because I think different is bad, but because I want people to be different. Because being normal, really normal is a standard set by each individual person. So first off, you'll never be normal. And the other thing is just that who wants to be normal and boring? Normal is boring. It means you're like every other person. And that's just not fun. I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to be like other people. I want to be myself. I don't want to be like the popular kids if you're in high school or middle school. I don't want to be like the rich kids if you're in college. I don't want to be like the boss or something if it's real life or job and everything. I don't know. I'm in college, so I'm kind of just trying to connect to everybody. But being normal, it's not you. If you're being yourself, you're going to be called weird because you're not the same as that other person. People are similar, but no one's exactly the same. So it's like when you're getting called weird and everything, just take it as a compliment because that means that you're being you. You're being genuine. I think being genuine is really important. Because when you're being genuine, you are being you, and it's just how people are going to know you, what you want people to know you for. You don't want to be fake and have friends based on a fake personality that you make up to be cool. Because that's not a way to live. It's definitely not a way to live because you're bottling up who you are, truly. Which just makes it 10 times worse for you in the long run, because then maybe you're gonna just think everybody's judging you when really nobody is. And it's just the fact that you need to be yourself because that's the only way you're really gonna make friends for who you are. And you're only gonna want to be around those people that accept you for who you are. You accept you for being weird. Because being weird, like I just said, is being you. Because you're not going to be the same as a cool kid. You're not going to be the same as maybe an unpopular kid. Because maybe you are the cool kid in your eyes. That's awesome if you are. Because then that means you're already pretty much past what I'm telling you and you don't even need me. I don't know why you're here. But it's hard for me to articulate because this topic is just so close to home because I did this. I was that kid that faked everything. I was like, oh yeah, I've smoked once, never have. I wanted to be cool. I didn't want them to think I was lame. It was the completely wrong thing to do. It is lame to pretend to be cool, to be honest. And for the majority of high school, it's what I did. I pretended to be somebody I wasn't. And senior year rolled around and I realized I'm not happy with this person. So I stopped. And I realized I don't care what other people think. I just made a really weird noise right there. I don't know what that was. But I don't care what other people think. Because I need to accept myself before I can expect other people to accept themselves. And that's the whole key, is that once you accept yourself, other people are going to accept you for who you are. And that's really what it comes down to, in my opinion. Another thing about being yourself, or daring to be different, is you're being unique. If you're different from other people, you are making the world so much of a better place because you are making it different. You're not the same as everybody else, which is boring as shit. And just not fun, really. No one's really gonna like you for that. And no one's really gonna truly figure out what I'm fucking up all over the place right now. Ow. Hurt myself. Fuck me. Being an individual is really what makes this world really a better place to be in. Because when you're being an individual, you're going to attract people because you're different. People are going to want to at least see what's going on with you because you're different. They're not used to seeing someone like you, and that's probably the best part. It's just that you're making the world less boring. Because normal is just, in my opinion, it's boring. Because that means that you're being like everybody else. When you're being an individual, you're being genuine. You're being who you are, and you're being somebody I want to be around. I don't know if other people share this opinion, or if it's just me because I'm weird. Like I said, being weird's good to me. It doesn't have to be good to you. But, it just really pains me to see kids, you know, have to struggle because other people are putting down what they like to do, putting down who they are. And it's just another big thing about being an individual is that it's just changing the norm. Like, what do people normally do? People normally put you down. Right? People normally put you down for being weird or being an individual or something along those lines. That's not right. And I want to change that. I want people to see other people for who they are because that's who you should be. Some people hide it because they want to be cool, like I've said. It doesn't matter. In the real world, cool is what you make it. It's not what other people think of you. It's actually what you think. And that's probably the best part about, you know, being out of high school is that now I'm starting to realize that high school really sucks. To be honest, it does. It sucks. But it also teaches you a lot. It teaches you that, you know, there are going to be people that are going to be mean, that are going to be rude, that are just going to take advantage of other people and all that stuff. It prepares you for that. But it doesn't really prepare you for the good parts about life. Because really, you'll find great people out there, to be honest. The reason that so many people get bullied and everything is because that's the vocal minority. Vocal minority are the people that talk the most, but have the smallest people that support them. So, for an instance, bullies, you need to just stand up to them. You need to tell them that what they're doing is wrong, and what they're doing isn't right, and what they're doing is really just putting themselves in a situation that really people aren't going to like them for. Peer pressure makes you do a lot of stupid stuff, trust me, I know. And it's just the whole fact that you need to separate yourself from that stereotype that, oh, teens succumb to peer pressure. We need to stop that. Because most of us don't. It's just most of the stories you hear about people, you know, maybe drinking too much because their friends are like, oh, do it, you know? You gotta change it. And I'm so passionate about this because I went through it. I was an idiot in high school. I wasn't me. I didn't try to be me. And I regret it. I really do. Because if I was me, I would have found friends that I still talk to now. I don't talk to anybody from high school because they didn't know who I really was, and that's how I felt. I felt lonely because, I was not being genuine, so I thought people didn't know me for me and wouldn't like me for me. So that's when I was like, and that's going to bring me right into my next point, into being that if we all start being individuals, this world's going to get a lot better. Like a ton better. Because people are going to realize that really insults are just hiding up your true flaws. Like if somebody's insulting you, it's because they are insecure about who they are. Really. Because if you're secure, you're going to know that maybe you're better than somebody or that you're worse than somebody. You're going to know these things. And you're going to be able to really be a mature person and be bigger and just know what's going on a lot better than most people. And it's just crazy to me to think that, some people really do struggle with this, because now that I'm not struggling with it, I'm having so much better conversations. I'm having so much better times with people. And if someone doesn't like me, then I just don't talk to them. It's as easy as that. If they're like, ew, you're weird, I'm like, oh, thanks. I guess I'm not talking to you, though. I take it as a compliment, because that means they saw me. They don't have to like me. People are not going to like everybody. It's pretty impossible to have someone like everybody that they meet. But it really does help if you're yourself to find the true friends that you're going to have for a long time, maybe even your whole life. And one of my final points, because I've just been ranting. I know I'm passionate, so I ranted. I'm sorry. You don't have to watch this far. I don't really mind. I probably would have stopped watching by now, because it's just a kid ranting about how to be different and everything. It's a lot easier said than done. I know. Trust me. My parents kept telling me that in high school. They're like, hey, you can be different. And I was like, yeah, it's a lot easier said than done. I said that exact phrase to my parents. But it's just the whole fact that, you can't really stop being yourself. Otherwise, then you're going to get back into that whole thing of, am I good enough? Am I weird? Am I accepted? Who cares? Just be you. You'll find people that like you. You'll find people that accept you for who you are. It's really just putting time and really investing in the other person as much as you want them to invest in you. And that really leads me on to my final point. This will be the last thing I say, because I've probably lost everybody at this point, because I'm really passionate about this, because I just want to change. I want to cause a change where people are going to be them and really just stop putting other people down for being who they are. Because every person is unique, and that makes you awesome, really. To me, if you tell me to go fuck off in the comment section, I will reply to you that you're awesome, because you've expressed that you don't like me because of who I am. And you've expressed yourself, really. That's all I want. That's all I want. I will never delete a comment because it puts me down, or because it puts somebody else down. I will reply to that if it's an insult and tell you to stop. And then from there on, it will be the thing. But I've only had one commenter so far, and he's awesome. I just want to say he's awesome, because he truly got what I meant in my last commentary, and that just made my world. I don't care. It got 7 views. That made my world. That's all I cared about for like 2 days. I was literally like, oh my god, this guy actually saw that I got it, and I connected with him. He might never watch another one of my videos again. I connected with him, though, and it made me feel amazing. And that just pretty much goes to show that when you're genuine, when you're you, people will come to you. People will figure out that you're the type of person that they want in their life. That you are that person that's worth being a friend to. and that you're just awesome the way you are, and that you should only change if you have a bad tendency in your eyes. If nothing you do is bad, then you're doing something right. You're really being the type of person that I want to be around, and a lot of other people are gonna want to be around. So I just want to thank everyone for watching. Hopefully you take this to heart. I'll talk about it more in the future for sure, because I'm really passionate about it and I want a change. And this has been Stormrider 36, and I'm done.